What if on your way home, you entered a place that doesn't exist? It's not a magical forest or a haunted castle. It's Setealém, a place where everything seems normal, but nothing is. Familiar streets that lead nowhere. People who are almost human, with a look that tells you not to stare. Have you heard of Setealém? It's Brazil's strangest and most complex urban legend. A story that began with a single account and transformed into a cultural phenomenon with thousands of co-authors. But what exactly is Setealém? And why did this story become so real in the minds of so many people? Get ready, because today we're diving into the mystery of Setealém to discover how a simple story became a living mythology, fueled by our greatest fears. The story begins in 1994, with a student in São Paulo. He gets on a bus, but the ticket collector and the passengers give him a strange warning.
This bus is going to Setealém. It's not for you.
The student, scared, gets off. Years later, he posts this story online. The author? Luciano Milici, who at the time was just a curious young man. In 2004, he created a community on Orkut with the name Setealém. The idea wasn't to explain, but to attract. And it worked. People from all over Brazil started reporting experiences that followed a terrifying pattern. The strange appearing in small details. A world that looks the same but is subtly wrong. The mystery grew. Stories of hallways that stretch, shopping mall bathrooms that turn into strange galleries, and even elevators that take you to a floor that doesn't exist.
Where you going, Eds? We'll float down here. Yes, we do.
Setealém isn't just a place. It's a parallel dimension, a spiritual purgatory, or both. And to survive there are unwritten rules. The first, the portals are everyday places. A bus, your building stairs, a public bathroom. The second, time is elastic. You can spend 7 days in Setealém, and here, only a few hours. The third, and perhaps most important, is the survival guide. Don't stare at the residents. They are almost human, with small imperfections that give you chills. Don't accept easy help. A hand extended in Setealém could be a trap.
Would you be willing to make a deal?
Name your price.
Your soul.
Always go back the same way. Detours could trap you there forever. These narrative conventions repeat in all the stories, creating a kind of guide to the terror. Among thousands of stories, some have become the grammar of the legend. The drum portal. A family finds an old drum at home. The son discovers a ritual. 2 beats lead to a blue garden, 4 to swamps. The brother, mocking, hits it 7 times and vanishes forever. Here, Setealém gains a mystical and archaic point of access. The girl in the green t-shirt. A mother gets a strange phone call.
Hello?
Come get your daughter. She got lost on the condo stairs. The next day, the daughter returns with a borrowed t-shirt. She says she got lost on the stairs and went to Setealém with a man with yellow eyes. For her, it was 7 days. For her mother, only a few hours. The t-shirt becomes the physical anchor between worlds. The shopping mall bathroom. A young man enters a shopping mall bathroom, and when he leaves, the place has transformed into a ghostly gallery with yellowish lights and piled-up stores. An alarm sounds, causing everyone to freeze for a few seconds like broken puppets. Setealém doesn't need monsters. The terror is in how the world you know so well can become subtly horrifying. And here's the crucial point. Setealém isn't just a story, it's a mirror. It reflects our urban fears. The loneliness in big cities, public transport that takes you to unknown places, the anxiety of getting lost or being excluded from your routine. The legend spread because, in a way, it gives a name to that feeling of disorientation, that shiver we get when an elevator stops on the wrong floor, or when we see a person with an empty stare on the street. And ironically, the story is a success because it has an author. Luciano Milici, the creator, operates the official fronts, websites, books, channels, but the legend only grows because the authorship is distributed. The community of fans retells, remixes, and contributes new stories, turning the tale into a true collaborative mythology of the Brazilian internet. In the end, Setealém doesn't need to be true to be important. It's a mechanism, a language to describe experiences many of us have had. Feeling disoriented, realizing that the world no longer makes sense. It's proof that our digital platforms don't just tell stories, they also create truths. And the magic of Setealém lies in that ambiguity, in the uncertainty of not knowing if it's a dimension, a purgatory, or just a very well-told story. And you? Have you ever felt like you entered Setealém? Share your story in the comments, and let's continue to build this mythology together.